everyone, welcome back to our Choice TV. If it's your first time of seeing my video, if it's your second time, I don't care, but please don't forget to like this page, share my video. I'm so much happy to have you guys, and I want to use this opportunity to thank the people that have been commenting on my post. I use this video to say a very big thank you to you all, because with your comments I can have more opinions to add to also talk about. So thank you very much everyone. I cannot mention name, but you know yourself. I'm really appreciating you guys. Thank you. Today on our Choice TV, we are going to be talking about my last post, and I ask, why do women think they can't fulfill their dreams anymore after marriage? Because a lot of girls, even me personally, I also have that mentality. Okay, when I'm married now, maybe when I'm going to do something, I'll be restricted from not doing it, and that's not what many women like, and it happens always. So I asked this question, but the comment I got was mostly, I think, let me say it this way, in the support of the men. Yeah, I think so, because all the comment was mostly based on the men, but I'm also going to be throwing more light to it, and I'm also going to be bringing women thoughts in the table today. But first of all, I want to ask, what do you think that word fulfilling your dream, what do you think is the meaning of that word? So to me personally, I think fulfilling your dream means to fulfill something such as promise that you've made to yourself. Like you see, when we're growing up, the teacher will ask us, what do you want to become in the future? And you say, I want to become a doctor, a nurse. So those are things, those are your dream, and you wish to fulfill them. But it's not this alone that are dream. There are different types of dream that women have that they want to neutralize, but they are afraid that after marriage they cannot do it anymore. So today I'm going to be deliberating first on my comment, like I always do. The first comment I had was from JB Orogo, and she said, you can fulfill your dream if you have the support of your husband, and that is the basic. That is just the basic, and that is also the reason why most women are also afraid that they cannot fulfill that dream, because if they don't have the support of the man, that dream, that dream is bye-bye, it's no-go area. So, but what are these dreams that you want to fulfill? That is the main question. So that brings me to my second comment that I had was from Evangelist Faith Osaze Edigin. That's my mommy. I love her so much, and she knows that I love her to the moon and back. And she said they feel so because in marriage two become one. It's not I anymore, but we. The husband have to be in agreement with her in order for that dream to be fulfilled. And she said, that was very funny, if Oga say no to that dream, if Oga say no, then bye-bye to that dream. So you can see here, she said she also make a similar statement. The husband has to be in agreement, because it's not about you anymore. You've been joined together, so you'll become one. Two shall become one. So it's not about me alone, but we, and the husband have to be in agreement. So men, I beg, we don't handle. Mona, they agree now. So let me run it back to the third comment I had, which was from Pastor Steve Osaze Edigin, and he said, that's my daddy in the Lord, and he said it depends on the dream. For example, if a woman wants to go to further studies, education, learning of handwork, maybe I want to learn how to trade, I want to learn how to make hair, I want to learn how to sew, all those things. My Papa in the Lord make us to understand that it depends on that dream. So something like that, the woman can fulfill that dream with the support of her husband. And you see where we must need that support. Now that be the cocoa. Well, with the support of her husband, the woman can fulfill that dream. And he also specified, but if it is to own an estate or buying new clothes, buying new cars, let me add close to it, buying new cars, buying new clothes, buying new Vivon, going to pedicure, medicure always, or every 6 months for the cars and the house and other big stuff. Not that getting all those is not actually the main problem, but the main problem he said was with the help of collecting money from another man, that dream might not be fulfilled if the husband is not in support of it. And this really got me thinking, because you see a lot of married women, especially here in the diaspora, I don't know about Nigeria, they will be married, but they will still have a white male out there collecting money from. They will say, I just dey follow because of the money, they do anything with me, they sleep with me, they touch me, now just him. They won't be calling the white man my godfather, godmother. And when they give birth, they will make the white man to be the godfather, godchild, god everything of that child. So in this kind of situation, even if the man accepts, it's not good. That is not a dream to be fulfilled. You don't need it, because when you are going into marriage, you have to know it's holy and you have to keep it holy. So please, if you fall in this category, maybe for true, maybe you are not sleeping with that man, maybe you are not doing something the husband and wife are supposed to do together, but it's still not okay. It's also a sin in the sight of God, and also a sin in the sight of man. So that was what our daddy said. He says that kind of dream, you have to say bye-bye to it, like my mommy said. And last, so to round that off, it depends on the dream that you want to fulfill. That was what our daddy basically. It depends on the kind of dream that you are trying to fulfill. So keep that also in mind when you are making those dreams that you want to fulfill. And the last but not the least comment I had was from my lovely husband, His Royal Sabbath Ateha, and he said, some women mistake desires for dream. Am I that strong? So please, I want to ask you, what is desire and what is dream? For me, I feel to desire something, maybe it's just an extra. You just want to live good, you just want to have that extravagance, things you don't really need, but you just need it. So that for me, I think that is desire. Maybe I desire to have new wardrobe every 3 months. I desire when I'm going to a party not to wear two clothes, not to wear one clothes up to 2 times when I'm going out. I desire to always get my nails done, fine makeup. So to me, I feel okay, that is just desire. What is a dream? A dream is something you use to achieve more things to the home. A dream is something you can do, you can benefit from, you can use to impact into another person's life. For example, maybe you are learning how to trade and you set up a business tomorrow. Your dream was to have a business. You go into trading, and that's a step of fulfilling it. And with you doing that business, you can also assist the family. It comes with respect. You have dignity in that kind of dream. So I think that was what my husband means. So please, women, we should try and make a good dream a priority instead of our own selfish desire. And he also said, if she has a deep passion for that dream, she should let her husband know about the dream before marriage. Yeah, I think that is also true. When you were courting for like 1 or 2 years, 6 months, no matter how short it is, there should be a time you would sit down and talk to each other. What do you want to become in life? How do you want your life to be? Please, ladies, this is the time to throw in that dream that you want and see the man's reaction. If he's going to support it, I believe you ladies, you know the button to press now. You will know when he's saying truth and when he's not saying the truth. So, and he said, don't just get married and all of a sudden you start having dreams that you never had before the marriage, and maybe these are irrelevant dream. No, it doesn't work that way. Definitely the man is not going to be in support of that dream, and that dream won't be fulfilled, and that is the problem here. Most women think they can't fulfill this dream. So make it more easy by communicating about that dream before going into that marriage. And they also stated a man can read woman that is addicted to achieving a dream from the start, even before getting married to her. So in essence, when you talk about those dreams, the man can know, okay, is this what she really wants? Can I compromise? Is there something I can do to help? Maybe the man may even be the one helping you to achieve that dream, because he knows that is what you want to do. But don't forget, like we have always been saying, it depends on what dream are you fulfilling. Give me a short break, listen to this music. I'll be right back with my own opinion.
My mama used to tell me, girl, he ain't that cool. To see a man you love and start to act a fool. Tell me what's a girl love supposed to do. Tonight I'm breaking mama's rule. Baby, there's a lot of things I want to say. I'm in love with you, it's driving me insane. I know I'm sounding stupid, but is it okay to be a woman every day? Ooh, you'll be my man, and I will be a woman every day. Ooh, you'll be my man, and I will be a woman every day. Yeah,
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that lovely music that just played. Like I told you before, I'll be coming back with my own personal opinion. So I'll be talking things, it's mostly based on the man, good things. Okay, you need to have the support of the man, which is also very true. But one thing that I also want you people to keep in mind, don't forget this also. First of all, some women have this thought that they can't fulfill their dreams in marriage anymore because the husband will not support them, even if that dream they are trying to fulfill is a good one, like we have been saying. For example, you see a woman, her dream is to go into a business. Let me use business as an example. And along the line, the man will start feeling insecure because maybe the business is going very well. There will be a problem in the house, in the relationship, in every single thing. They'll start quarreling over irrelevant things because the husband is not longer in support of it. Maybe because the woman is doing very well in the business, the man will be feeling insecure. So I think this is also some things that women think about that make them to think they can't fulfill their dreams anymore after marriage. Because, for example, maybe you are doing very well with that business or with that hair making, anything you are doing very well, you are making a lot of money from it, and you have a man that is feeling insecure. Automatically you will be drawn back because there are things you want to do to make more money, but you are thinking, my husband is looking at me, he's not happy with it. And please, men, stop feeling insecure in this kind of situation. What she has also belongs to you. What you had also belongs to her. And also, please, the women, I know why these men are also feeling this way. Why some men feel that way, not all men, why some men feel that way, it's because of we women also. Yeah, I would say we women, because you won't imagine before you start earning or before you start fulfilling that dream, you were respecting your husband, you were doing things you are supposed to do as a wife at home, and all of a sudden the money starts rolling in, you're fulfilling that dream, you are not the cash madam or something like that, then you start decreasing the level of respect you have for that man. You stop doing what you used to do. If you are the man, my sister, how you go feel? So this is things also that I think personally that got into the men, that makes some men, even if that dream is good, they won't want you to be doing it because they are afraid they might lose their wife to their dream. Instead of the dream to be adding to the family, they might be losing the wife and losing the respect that they need as a man. Believe me, all men love respect, though I have to learn the hard way personally, but I know for sure that men love their egos. So please, even while fulfilling that dream, try to put your husband first. Your family is number one, and respect him. Don't change because you are now financially okay or you are more than him. So that kind of thing, you lose the support of that man, and when you lose that support, you can kiss bye-bye to that dream because it becomes difficult to even fulfill that dream, to keep on fulfilling it. And another thing also I had is because some women, I don't know how to put this, I don't really know how to explain it, because I also feel that some women take advantage of it. How do a woman take advantage of it? Maybe, we women now, you have your money, you are getting money from that dream that you are fulfilling, and you won't want to bring anything into the table anymore. At least when a woman starts earning, the body should be less on the man. But when you are a woman that you have your own money, but it's just like for you alone, to be using it for your own selfish thing, making sure you look good, and your kids is not doing well, your husband, they are not doing well, and you are putting that thing as a priority, not your family anymore. You see that situation whereby You don't have time. Maybe for your kids, you don't have time. For your husband, you are not always around, and you don't try to create quality time for them. I think this kind of thing can make that dream also be declined by your husband, because he will be losing you, and that no man like that. And also, you should not let your dream affect your children's life, affect the life of your husband. So please, I think it will be also okay if you look for a way to balance it. Wait, not let this one pass this one, not let this one pass this one. Keep on stable. Thank you very much for joining me today on our Choice TV. I got big love for you all, and please don't forget to like this page, share, and I love you all that have been commenting. Please keep on commenting, so it will be more easy for me to show you my opinion. Thank you very much, and please, man, we dey una hand. We need una support for good one, at least for good one, abeg. And woman, no forget wetin I don talk. Not let because of say you don dey do where you know come dey one kind dey do wetin say no dey do before you come dey bring out relationship, e dey spoil heart. See you next week on my next video. Bye.